Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. This is the 1735th day of continuous webinar conducted by International Forum for Promoting Homeopathy. Today, our guest is Dr. RUCHA MAVADIYA. Let us begin the session with 1 minute silent prayer. Thank you all. The International Forum for Promoting Homeopathy comprises of homeopathic lovers, students, and doctors. We have 3 sessions every day. The first session of the day is already over in Hindi from 7:30 to 8:30. From 8:30 to 9:30, we have the international session in English. And from 9:30 to 10:30, we have a local language session in Malayalam. We are uploading the videos of the same on the very next day itself so that those who missed the session can watch it again. You can subscribe the same without paying any money. You can share it with your friends as well as homeopathic lovers. So that the purpose of this forum is to take homeopathy to every house around the world. And let me come to today's guest. As you all know, today our guest is Dr. RUCHA MAVADIYA. She is working as an assistant professor, Department of Repertory, Noble Homeopathic College and Research Institute, Noble University, Junaid, Gujarat. And she has a teaching experience of more than a year, and she is doing wonderful practice in online method. And today, Doctor will be discussing about a very important subject, the importance of dreams and its interpretation while selecting a constitutional remedy with a case report. So we proudly welcome the guest of the day, Dr. RUCHA MAVADIYA. Welcome, Doctor. Yes, you can unmute. You are the co-host. You can share
Am I
the
audible
screen.
now, sir?
Yes, audible.
Okay. First of all, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. It's my pleasure to be here as a speaker of 1735th IFPH webinar. And I myself, Dr. RUCHA MAVADIYA, and I'm delighted to be the speaker for this international session. So let me first, sir, can I share my screen now?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, sir. Is it visible, sir?
Yes, it's coming.
Okay.
Okay, visible.
Okay. So today's my topic is about importance of dreams and its interpretation while selecting a constitutional remedy. And we will be discussing about case of generalized anxiety disorder also. So let's start the case.
And also whether you are using any other instrument there. There's an
Sorry, sir.
whether you are using any mobile or
You
with
wait.
there is an
Is it okay, sir? Now?
now okay. Echo was
Okay.
coming.
Okay, sir. So, first of all, why this topic matters? So, why are dreams important to us as homeopaths, right? So, as we all know, homeopathy treats the individual as a whole, mental, emotional, and physical planes altogether. And dreams in this context offer a rare, uncensored glimpse into the subconscious mind, right? They are often a reflection of inner conflict, suppressed desires, fears, and the very essence of a person's being, which is what we aim to understand when choosing the constitutional remedy. Right. So when we talk about the constitutional remedy, we get important to the mostly 5 aspects, right? So physical makeup of the body, mental makeup of the body, diathesis, masm, and most importantly, relation with heat and cold, right? So in a mental aspect, we consider the dreams very much important, right? So and we also call the dreams as third degree mental. But what happens? Often dreams are either overlooked or not explored deeply enough. Today, we are going to change that. We will talk about how to identify meaningful dreams, interpret their symbols, and most importantly, how to integrate them in our understanding of the patient to arrive at a well-suited constitutional remedy. So, what to expect? So, in next 50 minutes, we will be talking about the relevance of dreams in classical homeopathy. We will be talking about few types of dreams, case illustration, especially the case of generalized anxiety disorder, where dream interpretation beautifully helped in selecting the simile. Few tips on eliciting and recording dreams effectively during casting. So, first of all, introduction to the mind in homeopathy. Okay, so as we all know that mind is very much important for us as homeopaths. So in homeopathy, we treat the individual, not just the disease, right? And the individual is shaped largely by the mind. And Dr. Kent has also stated that mind is prior to the man. And also Master Hahnemann in aphorism 211 of Organon of Medicine states that in chronic cases, the investigation of the mental and emotional state is of the utmost importance. The mind is the highest authority in homeopathy, as mental symptoms often guide us to the constitutional remedy. Right. So, inner states like fear, insecurity, anticipation, dreams, and delusions give us insight into the patient's true nature. So, for reaching to the patient's true nature and to reach to the patient's cure, we need to understand the patient as a whole, his or her inner states, as we as I mentioned here, the fear, insecurity, anticipation, and many more emotions. We will discuss it further. So, what is the role of dreams in homeopathy? So, it is 100% the role of dreams in homeopathy is very much evident. We will see that in further slides. So, dreams are windows into the subconscious, right? So, many a times what happens when a patient comes to us, but yes, especially in psychiatric illness, what happens? Patient may not tell everything to us, right? And many a times they can lie to us, they can modify their emotions, they can modify their vulnerable thoughts, and such thing happens every time with us, right? So what we need to know is the real core and the theme of the patient to be matched with the our remedies, constitutional remedies and defecting remedies. So subconscious mind, to reaching to the subconscious mind and reaching to the core of the patient is very much important for us as homeopaths. So dreams can be a guiding light for us and are windows into the subconscious. They are spontaneous, symbolic, and often exaggerated portrayals of the patient's inner life. In many cases, the deepest truth of the patient lies hidden in their dreams. Right. So let's first understand the generalized anxiety disorder. What is generalized anxiety disorder? We will be discussing it in brief. So it's a chronic condition of excessive worry, often without clear justification. Patient constantly fear something bad will happen, but what is the source of this fear? Like that's where we look deeper. So as homeopath, we don't need superficial emotions of the patient. We need deep and somewhat kind of darker emotions. We all need that. And so as homeopaths, we need why, how often, how long, and when, where. All of such questions of emotions of patient, we need to look deeper into that, right? So generalized anxiety disorder as DSM-5 criteria, uh, it includes anticipatory anxiety, health anxiety, fear of death, family, failure, loss, etc. And on physical plane, it can be seen that restlessness must be there, muscle tension, sleep disturbances, difficulty concentrating, and irritability. Okay, so let's discuss case of generalized anxiety disorder. So 74 years old male patient consulted us, who was a farmer and had a SSC degree and also a diploma, and is a Hindu by religion and a vegetarian. His family structure, he was married to Mrs. H, 65 years old, and is homemaker. Uh, his parents, both were not there. Father died of severe larynx and myocardial infarction. Mother died of severe stroke. Four brothers, three were older and one younger. Three married sisters, one single son, who is 36 years old and diagnosed with schizophrenia. Three married daughters, and the patient was residing in K village in Gujarat. So the chief complaint. Uh, so patient was patient consulted us with mainly a complaint of trembling in right hand, especially in right hand. So there was no other complaints were firstly mentioned by the patient. Only trembling, which is primarily in right hand and to a lesser extent in the left hand. This began approximately 1 month prior to the consultation and is continuous. He experiences occasional numbness in the extremities for 4 to 5 minutes, but no tingling. The trembling is aggravated at night with physical exertion in a resting position and while holding objects loosely. It is ameliorated while holding objects tightly. Associated symptoms include decreased appetite and decreased sleep. Okay, and on the mental aspect, patient has anxiety and continuous thoughts, particularly at night. This has been present for 2 to 3 years and has increased significantly in the last 2 to 3 months. His anxiety is primarily focused on his son's marriage and financial condition. Associated symptoms include decreased sleep, only 2 hours per night, and which is also inconstant, and also decreased appetite was there. So let's discuss the patient's generals. Appearance, patient was lean and thin with a Vitis complexion, significant weight loss from 67 kg to 50 kg in just 2 years. Eyes, operated for cataracts in the left eye 5 years prior and the right eye 15 years prior. Perspiration, scanty in general but profuse on the back, white and deliberate staining. Digestion and thirst were normal. Appetite decreased. Cravings for rice plus 3, sweets plus 3, and pulses plus 2. Aversion, milk plus 2. Urine normal, and stool. Yes, there was a GI disturbance was also there. Uh, uh, Patient goes for stool for 3 to 4 times a week only, and the consistency sometimes loose, sometimes hard. Sexual function, decreased desire. Sleep has been sleeping only 2 hours per night for the past 2 to 3 years. Previously slept 6 to 7 hours. Position almost every time right side, and sleep disturbed by slightest noise and light. Reactions, reactions with physical factors. Patient experiences vertigo and nausea and vomiting with motion, particularly while swinging. Thermal preferences, prefers warm baths and coverings with varying thicknesses depending on the season. Thin in summer and monsoon and thick in winter. Uses a fan in summer, monsoon, and also in winter. I just know. So patient was basically a hot site, and past history, malaria, family history, which is very important to reach to the fundamental miasm in the case. And father died of severe larynx and myocardial infarction. Mother died of severe stroke and paralysis. So, lifespan of the patient, personal history of the patient. So, let me tell you about the story behind this case. This patient consulted us when I was in internship in 2019, and it was my first case which was taken individually by me. It was first case of my life, you can say. So the case lasted almost 2.5 hours, and patient was that much talkative. Patient cried a lot while narrating his past experiences and the events that happened in his life. So I have noted everything in my book. It was 23 pages long, life history, but due to time limitation, I have to cut down to just 2 slides, and I have mentioned only few important points over here in 2 slides. So I have mentioned the childhood to the current life of patients. So in childhood, he was born and raised in a K village in Gujarat. Poor financial condition was there. Father was kind, mother was cool, calm, and sentimental. Good relationship with parents. Minor quarrels with siblings over money and toys, which is very common and obvious in siblings. School life, bright student and a good athlete, particularly in volleyball. Teachers favored him due to his academic and sports performance. Got good marks in 10th grade and moved to Surat for a diploma course. Adjusted well to hostel life, managed to stand second in his diploma final exam despite falling ill with malaria. Next, the married life post diploma. He got married in 1968 by choice. It was a happy marriage. Rejected a government job offer in 1968 to care for his mother, who suffered a brain stroke and became paralyzed. So this is very important for us. Patient rejected a government job offer, which is very, very important in that era, and patient rejected that just to look after his mother, who is suffering from a brain stroke and became paralyzed. So this remains a source of regret. Yes, patient mentioned that he still has that regret that he rejected a government job offer at that time. His younger brother promised financial help, but provided less than expected. His mother died in the hospital. This incident had a deep impact on him, and he cried extensively for 10 to 15 days. Due to money matters, his younger brother cut ties, which the patient attempted unsuccessfully to resolve. He cried heavily while narrating this. He was the sole earning member working on a dairy farm, and the financial condition was poor. His father was diagnosed with cancer, and his younger brother again did not help financially. So this happened second time. Firstly, when his mother was suffered for brain stroke, and second time when his father was diagnosed with cancer. His younger brother did not help financially, and an older brother in Surat provided financial assistance to him. His father died of MI while the patient was in Surat, and he did not have the chance to meet him before his death. So this is very important, and patient cried again recalling this. Patient cried a lot during the history taking. I can recall he almost 6 to 7 times cried, uh, recalling his past experiences and such events that happened in his life. So the current life. So when patient consulted us, this was not at the current life. Lives with his wife and son. All three daughters are married. The third daughter had a love marriage with someone from another caste, which the patient initially opposed but later accepted. He often helps this daughter financially. His son, previously the sole earning member, lost his job due to abnormal behavior consistent with schizophrenia and is currently jobless. This situation poses significant anxiety. His son also struggles to find a partner for marriage, adding to the patient's distress. The son becomes easily angered and has physically assaulted the patient. So, after the history taking and life space, we could able to summarize the mental and emotional traits of the patient, and we can know the patient as a person as a whole. So these are the main aspects of patients at mental level and emotional level. So grief over parents' deaths. Yes, it's very evident in the life space and case history that unresolved grief over parents' death is there in patient's mind. Though patient may not, aware of such emotions, but it's there in patient's mind. We can say in subconscious mind. Anger when his son does not listen. Right. So handling a 35 years old child having schizophrenia is not easy. So it's obvious that anger when his son does not listen. Occasionally outspoken anger, hatred for his younger brother due to the financial matter and money matters what his younger brother has done to him. Sympathetic nature, yes. Why this sympathetic nature has been taken into consideration here? Reason behind that is despite being, not okay with her daughter being married to another boy of another caste, he used to help financially to her. And not only that, but despite that also, he used to help her financially, and many a times he did that. And so that sympathetic nature has taken into consideration. Strong attachment with parents, which is very evident. Anticipatory anxiety about his son's future, who is still unmarried and is jobless and is suffering from schizophrenia. Anticipatory anxiety about his own family, because there is no any earning member right now. So, and again, sleeplessness due to anxiety. Good judgmental power is there. Weak memory, religious, inclined into religious activities. So yes, dreams. So here our main points. Dreams. So the dreams reflects, the patient's dreams reflect his current anxieties and past experiences. So we elicited 4 to 5 dreams in this case, and uh, almost all the dreams are very significant, recurrent, and frequently seen by the patient. So we have noted all the dreams, and then uh, with the help of Sigmund Freud's theory and Carl Jung's theory, we have analyzed all the dreams and interpreted all the dreams. And so here is the interpretation of all such dreams. So first is money. So yes, dreams of money was a recurrent anxiety dream reflecting his poor financial situation, financial loss, and past difficulties related to money, including his younger brother's broken promises. The report states, again, his anxiety about money and his financial condition comes in his dreams. Here, he hasn't dreamed of wish fulfillment, but it's a tremendous anxiety about his condition that has been reflected in his dreams. So yes, it's a type of anxiety dream. So Sigmund Freud has categorized the dream in 6 to 7 types, and anxiety dream is one such type. And second type is wish fulfillment type of dreams. So here the dreams which patient has recurrently seen is not a type of anxiety dream. It's a it's a type of anxiety dream and not a type of wish fulfillment. He does not wish to have so much of money, and he does not wish to be a rich or anything. He just has an anxiety of financial loss, financial situation, and what happened in his past with his younger brother. And such dreams and such kind of dreams are recurrently seen by him, and saw that it's a type of anxiety dream. And another dream is about son's marriage. So recurrent wish fulfillment and anxiety dream of his son getting married. So he often sees his son getting married to the girl in his dreams only. Right. So Sigmund Freud has said that what patient or what a person wishes to be fulfilled, but it's not happening in reality. It happens in dreams, and such type of dreams is called wish fulfillment type of dreams. So here we can say that it's a kind of dreams which is wish fulfillment and also anxiety dream, because it's not been possible yet, and this wish becomes anxiety in this case, and it reflects in his dreams. So yeah, this is linked to his son's schizophrenia, joblessness, and difficulty finding a partner. The reports notes, being a father, he has wished to get his son married on time, but due to these reasons, it's not been possible yet. Right? So this wish becomes anxiety in this case. So according to these dreams, we can say that patient has tremendous anxieties related to his past experiences and current situations. Another dream is about parents. So the current dream of his parents, this is interpreted as a disclosing his unconscious mind. So this is also a type of dreams which discloses the unconscious mind of the patient, which patient may not aware of, right? Patient may not be aware that he has unresolved grief or guilt, that he cannot be able to, meet the his father, I think, his father, yes, at his last breath. So this kind of unresolved grief is there in his unconscious mind, but patient may not be aware of that. But such type of dreams disclosing the unconscious mind and helped us to reach to the simillimum and reach to the know the patient's core. So this kind of recurrent dream of parents reflect his deep attachment and unresolved grief. The report highlights this kind of dream shows that he still has deepest grief of their parents' demises. Yes, this is evident in life space, and he might not know this as such, but his dream says this all, right? This dream is considered highly important for understanding the core reason for his suffering. Yes, so another dream is about farming. So his occupation is farming, and almost all the Gujarati farmer wishes to be, rich with the large amount of land. And such type of recurrent dreams is obvious and is kind of a wish fulfillment dream of having a large amount of land, reflecting his desire that was not possible due to debt, right? And this is classified as a psychotic dream related to his business. So in homeopathy, we have solid dream, psychotic dream, syphilitic dream. So related to business dream is considered as a psychotic dream. And another dream which is not very significant and recurrent, it's about snacks. So he sees different snacks in dreams sometimes, but not recurrently. Right. So dreams of snacks were not recurrent and frequent, considered meaningless dreams. So Sigmund Freud said that dreams which are not recurrent and if there is no any peculiarity, there is no any intensity, so such type of dreams can be considered as meaningless dream and is of less important, right? And also Master Honeyman says that whatever we received from the case, which is not very relevant or not very peculiar, is of less importance to understand the psyche of the patient, and is not to be considered as qualified while repertorizing the case. So snacks, dreams is we can say meaningless dreams. So on physical examination part, all the vitals were normal. His nails, conjunctiva, tongue were normal. There was no anemic sign was there. Respiratory system was clear. Air entry were bilaterally equal. Breath sound was normal. It's vesicular. Abdomen soft. CNS examination was done as trembling was there, but all the reflexes, muscle strength, everything was normal. So it was a confirmed diagnosed case of generalized anxiety disorder according to DSM-5 criteria, and it was confirmed by our consultant doctor, who is MD homeopathy in psychiatry. These are the symptoms which were present in the case. So severe anxiety, excessive worries, difficulty in falling asleep, emotional distress, whipping disposition. Yes, whipping disposition was there. Repeatedly going over thoughts, which is unwanted thoughts, poor concentration, irritability, weak memory, excessive sweating, interferes with daily activities, GIT disturbances, muscle tension, tremors. Right, so repertorial totality. So I have used Kent's approach to classify and evaluate the case and symptoms. And repertorization was done using Synthesis 9.0 in Radar 10 software. So some key rubrics I have mentioned over here. Mind alone, being desired to be alone. Mind fastidious, cleanliness for. Mind fastidious, time being gone. Mind grief, financial loss from. Mind grief, loved ones long lost. Mind hurry, walking. Mind impatience, walking when. Mind religious affections, too occupied with religion. Mind sentimental, mind sympathetic, mind talkative, mind weeping alone when. Vertigo, nausea with motion, aggravation, swaying. Back perspiration, lumbar region, extremities, trembling hands, resting them on a table when. It was an observation while case taking. Sleep disturbed nose by the slightest. Sleep position side on, right side on. Dreams dead of the relatives, beloved. Farming, snacks, money. Generals, food and drinks. Milk aversion, generals, food and drinks. Rice desire, sweets desire. So the repertorial result, the repertorization process yielded several potential remedies, with the top results being lachesis 17/8, phosphorus 15/7, lycopodium 18/8, natrum 22/11, carcinosin 20/7, nux vomica 20/8, staphy 19/8, kali carb 20/10, Kali Brom 21/11. So, as we all know that Kali group, which we can say family man. So here the patient's world is revolving around the family only. He has anxiety about his family, about his financial condition, about his son, right? So that's why we came to the Kali group, and we got confused between Kali Carb and Kali Brom medicine, so that we differentiated and compared these two medicines, Kali Brom and Kali Carb, highlighting key characteristics for each. Kali Brom, melancholy, concerned about health, complaints without cause, frequent crying, suicidal mania with trembling, which is not available in our case, weak memory, anxiety about future and health, nervous dread, brooding over condition, dreams of dead people, discontented and sad. So yes, according to Erik Erikson theory, above the age of 65, eight stage is there, that is ego versus despair. So here our patient is not content with his past life. He is not satisfied with his life. He is at the age of 74 years. He is still wondering about his financial condition, about his son's marriage, about his son's job. He is not satisfied with the life, right? So that he is discontented and sad, depressive delusions. And according to Eric Erickson, this is very common and very common mental condition and psychiatric illness happening in such type of patient who is not content or satisfied with his life at the age of above 65 years. So it is very evident in the case also. And depressive delusions, grief and anxiety, trembling of hands during voluntary motion, which is present in the case, sleeplessness due to worry, lessened sexual desire, sadness with tears. And Kalikab, anxious apprehension and inquietude about health with fear of not being cured, impatience, low-spirited, depressed, weak memory, forgetful, effects of grief and prolonged sorrow, nervous excitement, impatient, quarrels with family, sadness, weeping, weary of life, religious melancholy, deafness and difficulty hearing, desire for sweets, sleeplessness from worry, business troubles, restlessness, tearful, etc. So the planning and programming. Sorry, I have just read the message of Mahmood Zaidan. Can you expand the slides, ma'am? Okay, sorry. Let me just. So yes, planning and programming of remedy. So the case outlines the factors considered for selecting the potency and repetition. So according to posology criteria, the planning and programming was done, including susceptibility, sensitivity, correspondence, functional changes, fundamental masm and dominant masm. So the susceptibility in this case is high due to age, gender, occupation, mental and physical seat of disease, as we know that seat of disease is on both the aspect, mental as well as physical, and the gradual pass of disease. It was not, happened all of a sudden. It was a gradual pass of a disease, either on the mental aspect or on the physical aspect. And psychotic masm recommends 1M infrequently. Sensitivity is also high in this patient due to marked affection of mind, as we discussed earlier. Then affection and sleep. Yes, so in sleep, patient sleep is obviously we have discussed in the case, and sleep also disturbed by slightest noise and light. So sensitivity at the sleep level is also high. Nerves, also trembling and tremors were there. So nerve affection is also there, and sensitivity is high at that level also. And dreams, we have 4 to 5 types of dreams, and which is also very peculiar in this case. So sensitivity at dreams level is also high. So all 4 levels sensitivity is high, and hence recommends 1M infrequently. Correspondence. So the level of similarity of Calibrom medicine is high at the physical level and at the mental level also. So recommends Calibrom medicine at 200 to 1M infrequently. Functional changes. So yes, there was no any structural changes not at. There was only a functional changes at the physical level also. So, and it is obviously reversible because it happens due to these anxiety only. So functional changes are there and is reversible. Recommends 200 to 1M infrequently. And miasmatic presentation. So fundamental miasm, psychosyphilis indicated by father CL larynx and MI, and mother's severe stroke and paralysis recommends 30 to 200 infrequently. And dominant miasm, according to us, was psychotic and recommends 200 infrequently. So the final prescription was Calibrom in 200 potency, 3 pills at bedtime weekly. So in this case, yes, I have not mentioned follow-ups over here. I have almost 2 to 3 years of follow-ups of this case, but I thought its topic is about only dream interpretation and the importance of dreams while selecting a constitutional remedy. So I have not mentioned follow-ups over here, but when I was preparing the PPT, I thought to call the patient and ask him about what is going on in his life and how is he doing. And so I called him and asked about his current situation. So he told me that he is doing fine now. And also his son got the job in L&T company, which is a big company in Baroda. So he got the job. Still, he is not married, but he got the job, and due to that, patient somewhat got relief, and he is still on Kali Brom medicine as and doing very well with the medicine. So I have not mentioned the follow-ups over here. So in this case, dream content served as a magnifying glass into the patient's subconscious. The patient told us everything at the mental level, at the physical level, at his emotional level. He narrated everything with uh, very with minute details also. But what dreams, why and how dreams helped us is as a magnifying glass into the patient's subconscious, and it added depth and confidence to our remedy selection. So dreams alone cannot decide what remedy or what constitutional remedy we can prescribe, but it can added depth and confidence to our remedy selection. So we can match the dreams of the patient and dreams of the medicines that also we can do. And on the another aspect, we can use the dreams to reach the patient's subconscious, to reach to the patient's core nature, and according to that we can reach to the constitutional remedy, and so that it can add depth and confidence to our remedy selection. So there are few tips I have mentioned over here. That many a times the patient just tell us that I don't dream, or I forget, or I don't remember the dreams, etc. But with gentle inquiry and trust building, dreams can surface. So with gentle inquiry and rapport building, we can discuss the dream. Also, in some cases, patient truly don't remember the dreams, but many a times patient have dreams, and they also remember the dreams, but they don't want to talk about it, right? So with gentle inquiry, we can go ahead with the dreams. And what we can do is ask with empathy. Such type of questions I have mentioned over here. Do you remember any dreams recently? Right. So in a gentle way, we can ask the patient such type of questions, and patient might answer us about his dreams, and he might explain the dreams in such an elaborative way. So another question we can ask is are there any dreams from childhood or that you keep seeing again? Right. So we can ask that way also. Do you wake up frightened, happy, or confused? Right. So this way we can relate the dreams with the emotions of patients also. So this type of question we can ask also. What is the feeling the dream leaves behind? So this is very important, because every dream leaves such feelings, such emotions behind. whenever dreams are frequent, recurrent. So such type of dreams leave such an immense and such type of feelings and emotions. So it is very important to know that. So as homeopaths, what we should do while eliciting dreams and recording dreams. So we should pay attention to the emotions associated with the dream. For example, fear, sadness, confusion, etc. So while patient is narrating his dreams, we should pay attention to the emotions, right? So what emotions are associated with the dream, and while he narrates the dream, how he reacts, how his gestures are there, how the facial expressions are there, which is also important for us. So we should observe the reactions while narrating dreams. So another, look for peculiarities. Yes, so it's very important. Also, Master Honeyman has said that we should always look for the peculiarity. We don't look for any superficial emotions, any superficial symptoms. We don't need it. We need it with peculiarity, with some intensity. We need it, right? So we always look for the peculiarity in the case. As we discussed here that all four dreams, right, were very strange, very intense, and it was yes, about snake dream. It was not that much peculiar. It was not that strange. It was not that much intensive, right? So it was not, according to Sigmund Freud also, it was not a meaningful dream, right? It does not help us to reach to the simillimum or reach to the psyche of the patient. But dreams which were peculiar in nature helped, beautifully to reach to the psyche of the patient in our case also. So here someone asked in a chat box that the dreams of snakes can be related to insecurity. Right, it can be related to insecurity, but here it was not recurrent, and it was not frequent. We have not taken into consideration, but yes, it can be related to insecurity. So, further to summarize the today's session, I have mentioned and concluded 4 points over here. So first is, dreams are not random. They are meaningful reflections of the subconscious mind. Right. So as we have seen in the case that all four dreams were meaningful, and it was a beautiful reflection of the subconscious mind, and it beautifully helped us to reach to the psyche of the patient. And in cases like GAD, where emotions run deep and verbal expression is limited, dreams can become a guiding compass for the healer. So yes, it's very true that in cases like GAD, and also depressive disorder, in depressive disorder, uh, sorry, just a minute. What it means and what medicines and okay. So in cases like GAD, yes, in anxiety disorder cases and depressive disorders, where a patient may not tell us about, his or her emotions very, deeply. So we cannot rely on all of his expressions or emotions, right? So we always look for dreams in such cases, and dreams can become a guiding compass for the healer, as it became a very good guiding compass in the previous case. And by gently eliciting, interpreting, and connecting dreams with rubrics, we added depth and accuracy to our selection of the constitutional remedy. So yes, one thing I will repeatedly say that dreams alone cannot, you know, uh, decide the remedy, but it will definitely add depth and accuracy to our selection of the constitutional remedy. And lastly, we saw how dream themes like financial loss, parental loss can reflect internal anxiety, guilt, lack of control, or fear of loss, and how that helps us arrive at remedies like calibro. Right. So that's all for today's session. And I just want to thank you, sir, Danesh sir, and thank you to Dr. Sahani sir and Arpana ma'am. And especially, I would like to thank my principal sir, Dr. Krishna Kavadkar sir, who has, guided me to these uh, IFPH webinar sessions. So thanks to all of you. And I have just mentioned my email over here. So, I have my whole dissertation, whole assignment and research project on dream interpretation in my internship. So I have a series of dream interpretation cases. So if anyone would like to
Thank you.
know such cases, they can contact, and we will discuss, and I look forward to be connected with the IFPH seminar.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Dr. Richard Mavadiyya. It's really a very good session. You really show the beauty of case taking and how important the means how sorry, let me close that one. Uh, please. Okay. Okay. Anyway, it's
Will,
really we need depth in case taking as well as choosing the right rubric. But you have taken lot of case, lot of symptoms for that, and that's really make thing different. We used to say that person who studied the case in detail need only some 5 to 7 rubric for choosing the remedy, particularly when you are concentrating more on the dreams. Anyway, your selection was calibrometer is a really brilliant one. And it works for the patient. That's the reason why even after 3 years, the person got very good improvement. Anyway, it is a time discussion. I'm inviting Sridhar Professor to begin the session.
yes.
Yes, sir. Please unmute, sir.
Yes, Madam, Dr. Rucha. It was a very excellent section. I came little late, but it was a very good section. Even I got very good result. Are you listening?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir. He's watching from, hearing from mobile. That's why.
Yes, yes. That I started this thing about to 35 years. Once a case, I was not able to cure. Some disturbances.
It is better to close the device. And
Then I consulted Dr. Divan Harichand in Delhi. There was the case was that the patient was seeing continuously snakes. So I prescribed lacanum. What that not able to cure with other medicines. It was completely. I took it as a rare, uncommon, peculiar symptom. So that it was completely so many other diseases along with that it is cured. Another case that Dr. R.P. Patel, one fellow was seeing continuously elephants. Somebody is disturbing. Please close that.
Just a
Who
minute,
is,
sir.
who is that?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. Then I asked that it was elephant, but there is no rubric in elephant. Then I asked what to do. Then he told the big animals or the wild animals that I saw, Naxomica was the remedy. It was completely cured. There are so many other cases, but it is not the time to talk here. It is going to finish. It is
Okay,
22
sir.
minutes. So
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
where it is failed, any this you don't get any these things points in case taking. Last you can take it as a last point that you can ask, and it is of course it is leading question, but always they may not tell, but if you may elicit, you will get the correct selection. It is my experience I am sharing here. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Now it is time to wind up the session. I am inviting Dr. Bob Lim to say a vote of thanks to the session. Dr. Bob?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much, Dr. Danesh. Actually, I'm very busy in the program here in Borneo, Sarawak, all the way from East Malaysia, and I send my greetings to all of you, and also my sincere thanks to those who have attended tonight's webinar, and thank you to Dr. Rucha for a very insightful information on the repertory regarding the dreams, and yes, linked to all the connection in repertorization, and which is a very very good thing, because it is quite a tough task to evaluate on the dreams, and she has given us a very good guide on the repertory from homeopathy point of view regarding dreams and the type of remedy to be used and to consider. And with this, I would like to thank Dr. Rucha for a very good session, and to IFPH for a successful webinar uninterrupted tonight. I thank you, everybody, and good evening, good morning, and good night. Over to you, Dr. Daniel.
Thank you, Dr. Bob Lim, and thank you, Dr. RUCHA MAVADIYA, and those who attend the session. Tomorrow, we will have a session from Dr. Srinivasan. He's also working as an associate professor, and the subject of discussion will be birth salt. That's a different subject, birth salt. So let us wait for the same. Hope all of you will join us tomorrow at the same time. You can join the session by using the same link. Thank you all. Good night.